If I gotta smack somebody's baby,
Hey, what, bro?
baby getting mollywopped.
On to the next shoe. 2025 is about to hurt our pockets.
Say it again.
Copper drop, we're going to just get right into it. So I'm seeing on this list that Jordan Brand is coming out with a couple different rare airs.
It's a no-go. Yo, what's good, everybody? I'm Jerome, a.k.a. 215 Shooter on all social platforms. And to my right, we have Lewis, a.k.a. I'm Ill Vibe. You might be wondering, why is he I'm Ill Vibe? The ill is not to be confused with achoo being sick. It's because he's a sick/dope individual. Like, that's the top tier introduction, fam. You've never been introduced that way, ever.
And I don't think I ever will be introduced
I don't think you want
to. I'm good. As always, y'all, we are The Niche Talk.
Powered by Rejuvenator.
As always, we start these episodes off with letting y'all know that we have a code. We had an email drop for the last episode, and we realized that people clicked that link, but y'all didn't watch the episode fully to get the code. So make sure y'all check out rejuvenator.com and use the code NICHETALK20 to save 20% off the entire site. You know who does need to use the code?
Who's that?
Will. I seen his really, really dusty Panda highs. They need some TLC, bro. So cue the cleaning.
So, you know how we do in this podcast? We either break down the fit, latest pickup, or what's on foot if we kind of rushing. I'm going to break down the fit. On Amata, we have the Dragon Zord inspired hat from Cuda, Montana. That's his Instagram. Store owner at 95 North Boutique. On a shirt, this is a Night Owls tee, Green Ranger, to tie into the hat hook. On the pants, it's Uniglow Cargos, super simple. And on the feet, we have some New Balance 991 ALDs.
Those are nice.
And I see that there's some dirt on the side. So let me go clean
that's the spot where you have to clean your car mat.
Ooh, sneaker wipes, you make my day.
I will also go ahead and break down the fit.
Let's hear it, fam.
We got the Hat Club Speed Pack Mariners. Then I have the Heavyweight Legends Miles Morales tee. Ooh. For the vest, Carhartt. It's a staple in my collection. You're going to see it often because it was very expensive. On the bottoms, we have Mint Crew baggy cargos that also turn into shorts. Philly weather is very unpredictable. Like right now, it's about to be damn near 78 degrees. And then on the feet, we have the Kith Marvel Asics GT 2160 Spider-Mans to tie the whole fit together. And that is my fit for today. All right, yo, so before we get on to the main topics, we're going to play a little game.
Okay, Jigsaw.
I want to play a game.
Relax. So this is going to be a blind ranking game with sneakers. If you don't know, I'm going to say a sneaker, and you get to list it 1 through 5 without knowing what's coming next.
Oh, gosh.
Are you ready for this? Oh, this
not really, but
you're not ready? Okay,
I'll play along.
So I'm going to start off real good for you. Dornbacher 4s.
Dornbacher 4s, 2.
2? Okay, that's good. All right. Triple black shell tops.
Triple black shells, 5.
Okay, bet that. Chateau Rouge 2s.
I'm going to go 3.
Okay, so you have 2, 3, and 5 right now,
yes.
Right? Air Jordan 1 Unions, but the mids.
That's easily number 4. It's not going at number 1. That's crazy. Wait, why would you even do that to me? I should have left number 5 open. That's crazy.
Are you ready for number 1, bro?
So what's my number 1 shoe?
Human Race NMDs.
I mean, depending on the time period, that could have been.
Depending on the time period, it's crazy. Y'all here cheating.
If that was the the H&M jean days, then
the 2016 days.
Then that'd have been a solid list.
That's another topic we're going to talk about. If you remember the H&M days where we had the skinny zipper jeans on the inside with the extended tees, comment below because that was a time and you had to be there, honestly.
So we want to return the favor now.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Let's get it.
Now I sweat.
The first one I'm going to give you is the Jordan 13 Altitude.
That's okay. 4. We'll put that at 4.
All right, cool. Number 4. We have the KD4 Aunt Pearl.
KD4 Aunt Pearl. 3.
It's not bad. We got the Asics Kith Gel Light 3 Homage.
Oh, that's the
like the what
okay,
the
the what the.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna set myself up for failure. I'll put that at 2.
Put that at number 2. Cool, I like that. The Nike Skunk SB.
Oh, why would you do that? The skunks.
Damn. So you got that's either 1 or 5, my boy.
I know. I'm going to trust the heart of the cards and put that at 5. I feel like the last one's going to be...
See, I didn't do you as dirty with this list. So your number 1 is the Jordan 6 Carmine.
Hey, look, I'm good. I'm good with that. I'm good with
solid.
that list.
I don't think you're good with that list, but I think you're good. You're good. You're happy with your number 1. That's a crazy number 5.
You know what? Skunks could stay at number 5 because I don't deserve them because of how dirty I did myself selling those in college. You know, I don't deserve them, so they can stay at 5.
So that's a solid list then.
I appreciate you.
But see how all those shoes on there were actually like
Somewhat obtainable.
good shoes.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I mean, of course, not the 13 because anything after 11 is too much basketball.
Oh, here you go judging me.
So in prime fashion, it's the month of November, so that means we have a sneaker giveaway. We know you guys love free shoes, right?
I love free shoes.
Exactly. So we're giving away a pair of the dark mocha Jumpman Jacks. I love that shoe, by the way.
That's a really clean colorway.
Right. But in order to be eligible, you have to follow a few steps. Comment your Instagram handle. We need to know how to contact you. Shoe size. We need to know what size you wear, right? And last but not least, we want you to comment a relevant topic that you would love to hear us talk about on the Niche Talk. We want to engage with you guys and talk about things that you want to hear about.
Without y'all, we wouldn't be anything. And thank you to everyone that has been engaging this entire time and really just welcoming us into this space on Reshoevnator's channel. So make sure y'all continue to stay tuned, follow the rules, and let's get right into the next topic.
Let's get it.
Bruh, 2025 is about to hurt our pockets.
Say it again.
So we're going to break down 2025's Air Jordan releases that we know so far. Because some of this stuff is speculated. We don't know exactly. So Copper Drop, we're going to just get right into it. The Black Cat Air Jordan 3s.
It's a staple.
It's a staple pair that a lot of sneakerheads wanted back in the day. Now, the thing is, we know that Jordan Brand is really trying to target the older demographic these days and really taking things from the vault. So is this a cop or a drop for you?
So I feel like you set me up with that last statement. The older community. I like how you did that. Yeah.
Of course. I mean, I think in terms of sneakerheads, I'd say I'm part of that too, even though I'm a hype beast to some of y'all. But I'd say I'm definitely part of that older demographic of sneakerheads.
So for me, I want to say it's a drop.
Felt.
And I don't have nothing to elaborate on that. It's just a drop. Like,
nah,
it's
same
simple.
with me.
It's the 3 itself to me is already a simple model as far as compared to the other models. Like I know, yes, like the elephant print and everything like that. But when it comes to Black Cats, I was always Black Cat 4s and 3s just wasn't my cup of tea.
Yeah, it's definitely a drop for me as well. So in my opinion, I feel like Jordan Brand starting off on a fumble.
I have on my side the Black Toe Reimagined. We kind of touched base on this already.
Like I said, I have enough black, red, and white sneakers in my collection, and you don't agree with that at all.
I still don't agree with that.
That's okay. See, I say that, but then there's going to be something that comes out that I'm still going to be like, I need.
I'm just waiting for Carmine's to like come out with another like dope release, and then I'm going to just look at you.
Carmine's? Oh, well, it's literally the Carmine 6 because it's the 6.
Yeah, but you know.
But because they have Carmine 1s. And that
the Carmine 6, but you know, what colors are Carmines?
Ah, yes. This is a shoe I know we're both waiting for. The Black Metallic 5s, but they're reimagined.
So the Reimagined with those, they added a 3M throughout with the raw edges.
Yes.
I believe that's all 3M. And instead of it being embroidered on the back, it's like that 3M almost like press on kind of. It's still a cop for me. I like the twist on this. I just don't like the blue outsole.
Yeah, I'm the same. It's definitely a cop for me. This is like pure nostalgia, but it's definitely just a really good overall shoe to have in your rotation. It's very minimal, very easy to wear with a lot of things. Like you said, with the blue pods, I'm going to end up dyeing those. Vic, if there's a reverse way that you do with soles, because I know you're able to make them icy again, if there's a reverse osmosis to make them like piss yellow, talk to us, because I will definitely send these your way if we can do that.
Okay, so you don't want to deoxidize them. You want to oxidize them.
I want to oxidize the F out of these. I want them to be like, as bad as this is going to sound, I want them to be like the Muslin Off-White 5s. Because those came like yellow.
That doesn't sound bad to me. The new generation or people that aren't into the culture the way we are, I feel like they would be like, why would you want to do that? But I feel like anyone from the older generation or that's heavy into it and understand the culture are going to clearly understand what you're talking about.
Right,
and,
right.
You know what I mean? Feel what
Yeah.
you're saying. Air Jordan 1 85 Bred. And I'm loving everything that it's saying.
I mean, it's a staple, right? But I'm going to stand 10 toes down on what I said about having too many black, red, and white sneaks. So it will be a drop for me. I'm going to let someone else have them.
This is a cop for me.
Has to be.
Because the only pair that I do have is a pair of soul swapped 94s. And, you know, they've seen better days. One thing I can say about the re-release of all of the 85s that I don't like is the extremely stiff leather.
Yeah, I feel like it takes a while to break in.
A while is an understatement, fam.
Okay, so on to another black and red shoe that I have a deep appreciation for, especially for the OGs that know about the flu game Air Jordan 12s. And we not talking about the suede pair. And I remember having this pair back in college because that's when I was able to just hunt for a lot of OG pairs at a really discounted price on eBay and like the buy-sell groups on Facebook. But this is a drop for me as well because like I said, anything after the 11 is too much basketball. Now,
Okay. I was about to say, so back then it wasn't too much basketball, but now that you have matured, now it's too much basketball.
So what is a copper drop for you, bro?
So before I even get into if it's a copper drop, I have a question for the onlookers. Do you call this the flu game 12s or Breds? Me, growing up, these were always the Bred 12s.
Okay.
The flu games were the retro with the suede and the sick logo on the side.
Right.
That's how I always looked at it. Suede, flu games. The OGs,
Bred.
Breds. Yes, he had the flu when he played in them.
Yeah, that was going to be my question. Did
But
he actually have the flu when he played in the OG
that was the shoe
pair?
you see him like hung over with Scottie
Yeah,
Pippen.
yeah.
He has on the Bred 12s.
Right.
But I always say Bred 12s because it is
Black and red.
black and red. If it was primarily black and red, it was a Bred. But these are definitely a cop for me. I'm starting to appreciate 12s. I kind of stepped away from them during the whole H&M era with the slimmer pants because that's like a bulkier shoe and it just didn't look right. So I kind of like shunned to the side, but it's definitely a cop for me.
Felt.
I'm going to actually jump into the UNC Reimagined. Can we get it?
Yeah.
Need.
That's
That's
it.
it.
That's it. Just a need.
You say,
Nah.
oh, I'm sorry. We're doing copper drop?
Need.
Cop. Like a cop car.
So I'm seeing on this list that Jordan Brand is coming out with a couple different rare airs, right? I've seen a Jordan 1, a Jordan 3, and I'm also seeing a Jordan 4. And that's probably the one that I'm going to be gravitating towards the most as a potential cop. Yeah, he's not a fan. It looks good. The materials look decent, but it's kind of giving like a bootleg Union 4 off noir. That's the colorway that it's giving. So I'm teetering. But I like the fact that they're experimenting with rare airs.
I think that is personally disrespectful to the rare airs. When you look at the Air Jordan 4s that have that rare air tag, right?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, obviously undefeated, right? And you have the Tour Yellows.
Yeah, the mice.
And I'm pretty sure that was it, wasn't it?
From my knowledge, you let us know, was there another rare Air Jordan 4?
But I know those
with the
two are it.
Velcro?
So to have this in the conversation with those,
That's a no-go.
no. It's a no-go.
Up next, we have another 5. I feel like this is the year of the 5. We have the OG Grape 5s. So in this photo that we're seeing on the website, it has MJ's signature on it. Just how they incorporated the signature on the Reimagined Black Toes. Could you see Jordan Brand implementing that with the Reimagined series, if it's leather, doing the same implementation?
I can see that. We talked about this with the Black Toes.
Yeah.
I feel like if they do it, they just have to have better planning. I feel like the same way they do the Wings logo, how it's like an emboss. Yeah. But I feel like they should do that with the signature.
Okay.
Because the way that they put it on the Black Toes,
you can't even see it.
Bro, I tried to do an unboxing and I'm like, I know it's there. I can see it, but I'm like, I can, but I can't. So yeah, I think that they should definitely use that moving forward. I feel like it has to be on the inside
inside
ankle support.
Yeah, for sure.
But I can also see it. It would be dope being inside the shoe threaded as well.
Oh,
like in the
kinda
sock
how,
liner.
like how Amamanye did their A logo on the sock liner kind of situation, but like
Like
just
have
the
that
signature.
embroidered in. Yeah.
Oh, I could see that. Kind of how they do the sample, like above the size tag.
Well, the sample is more like a just a regular print. I was never a huge fan of the grapes when it came to fives.
Feel that.
I liked the way they looked on other people. I just didn't like them myself. Big takeaway. I usually preferred fives that had 23 on the side.
Yes.
Even though they weren't OGs, of course.
No,
like
I agree.
the black metallics we talked about earlier. Granted, I know the 23 came with the Jumpman, and Nike Air had nothing on the side because that's how they originally were. I would love to see a pair with the Nike Air, but still have the 23 on the side.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna pass on the Grape 5s as well. I've never really been a fan of like predominantly white Jordan 5s because they just seem too plain as an upper. And the way leather 5s crease, I'm not a fan of. The toe box is really big and there's a lot of like surface area on the toe box. So when they do crease, they just look a little crazy in my opinion. So look, on my screen right now, we got two contenders that I know it don't matter. I need 2 pairs of each.
Oh,
right?
I feel that.
The Jordan 4 that started it all for me, the OG white cement 4s.
Oh, yeah.
The white cement 4s, people, they coming back. I think 2018 was the last drop, or 2016. Y'all remind me. But I still have my pair. The netting is not yellowing that bad.
You got them recently, didn't you? Like
Yes,
recent enough,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, somewhat recently I was able to get a pair off GOAT and I just been taking care of them, making sure that they don't start to crumble on me. But it don't matter if I got them recently or not. This is a pair that I always will spin the block on, just like black cement 3s that are coming out this month. So if y'all not trying to keep these, make it easier for me, please. Let it go. Sneaker reselling is dead right now. You're not going to make that much money. So just leave it be on the site, people, please. I need 5.
5?
I need 5.
Yeah, like the pair I have, they look like Chris Brown been crunking in them Johns. So it's a cop.
Bet.
It's no question. It's an OG.
Yeah.
Like any of the OGs, I am here for it. So
That part. And speaking of OGs, let's go right into the Aqua 8s. You had them on in a previous episode.
yeah, that's my favorite 8, hands down. But I will not be buying this pair.
I don't believe you.
That's okay. That was quick. Okay. You don't have to believe me. Ooh. We kind of mentioned this earlier.
We did.
The Air Jordan 4 OG. Undefeated. I want to know how hard these are going to be to get, bro.
Now, do you trust them to keep it like the OG?
I think they will. It was a time where we would have known that these were coming out. We would say it's a lie.
Yeah.
We wouldn't think that they would retro these, but they are. And I feel like certain things like this, when they retro them, that they're going to do it right. I hope.
Pray.
I hope.
Let's pray Jordan Brand doesn't fumble this one, yo, because
if they mess them up, right, I will be contacting Vic to make me a pair that he did on the channel a few months back.
Vic, you did a great job with that custom, and if you haven't seen it, make sure y'all running back and go see that custom that he did. It was the Craft 4s, right, that he turned into the Undefeated 4s.
I just wouldn't have the rare air tag because I do not want him to butcher another pair of Tour Yellows that hurt my heart.
I feel that. So, yeah, it's a cop for both of us on the Undefeated Air Jordan 4. A potential cop, hopefully.
Bro, if I gotta smack somebody's baby,
Hey, what, bro?
baby getting mollywopped.
On to the next shoe. So on to a pair that you had like 3 pairs of, right? We have the Shattered Backboard Air Jordan 1, the 1.0, the one that drove sneakerheads crazy. Will actually did a little talking piece video on this recently. A lot of sneakerheads weren't even able to obtain these. You, on the other hand, not 1, not 2, but 3 pairs. 3 pairs.
I mean, you know why a lot of sneakerheads
There's 3
weren't?
people in this room, Will.
So why you trying to get Will to gang up on me? That's crazy. But you know why people weren't able to obtain these? because this was around the time where Adidas had people in a chokehold.
Yep.
And everyone was jumping ship.
That was me.
I mean, see, the biggest takeaway was I jumped ship publicly of what I was shooting content of.
Yeah. I
You
know.
actually jumped ship as like, I don't need these anymore.
I jumped.
Yeah, like
Jumped.
So when shit started dying down, I'm like, oh, well, I'll just start posting my Jordans again because I still have them. And a lot of people were like, yeah, I don't have any more Jordans. I got rid of all of them.
So this is an auto cop.
It
no
is an auto
Decepticons.
cop. Auto cop is crazy. I really hope that they don't start the whole shattered backboard quality thing again.
Oh,
That irks my life, bro.
Speak on that.
There's no
difference? Is that what you're
no,
about
there's
to
not.
say?
There's no difference. People always start this, like shattered backboard quality, shattered backboard quality. There are other Jordans that have way better quality than shattered backboards. Phenomenal shoe.
Yeah.
And maybe not a lot of Jordan 1s that have the same quality per se, but there are shoes that have phenomenal quality.
I agree.
I guess people are going to argue in the comments that, well, at the time, this was the standard because everything was BS. So if that's the angle, you win.
All right. Jump into the comments. Let us know. Were you able to get the shatter backboards when they first dropped? Was it a W? Was it an L? Share your stories. So on to a very sought after collaboration for the year of 2025. We have the Union LA Air Jordan 1. This time it's a Chicago and a Shadow 1. So speak to me about how you're feeling about these, bro. Copper drop.
Me? I swag. I surf. Now watch me swag and surf. I got these unions on my body.
Stop.
That's how I feel right now.
Yeah. I feel that. So that means it's a yes.
It's a cop. To me, that will take a step ahead of the blue toe.
The blue toes. Damn.
But I will list them as black toes, then those, then blue toes.
What are you gonna call these? Red toes?
Yeah.
Red bottoms?
Chicago toes.
Chicago toes? Shy toes?
Chateaus?
Shy toes?
Chateau Rouge?
Shy toe union?
Chateaus?
Shadcagos? Yeah, name pending.
Yeah. I like that though.
Sneakerheads, what would you call this colorway if you had to incorporate the Chicago and the Shadows?
Well, guess what? I'm a working American, so I'm gonna call them the gray collars. It was a joke, but that could work.
You let us know. Does gray collar union ones work?
I mean, it's not blue collar. You know?
So, as I said before, I'm going to stand 10 toes on having too many red, white, and black shoes in my collection. Now,
they will. Big eye contact with me.
Now, the hype beast
bullshit.
in me. The hype beast in me. I have a deep appreciation for Union LA and the collaborations that they've done previously.
Me.
Yeah, get comfortable. Get comfortable. So I have.
Let's hear this.
I have both of the first fours, the guava and the off noir, and I have the black toes and the blue toes of the ones. I can see me having these. Now, will I make it a priority to get these? No. Now, if they just happen to add the cart and fall on my lap, all right, sure, why not?
So how would they just happen to add the cart unless you're
Hey, look, my
asserting
girlfriend will buy them for me.
Oh, you hear this, Jana? I hope you watching this episode. So that's where we are right now.
No. See, the thing, this photo makes them look real wonky.
I mean,
And
the
I'm not a
initial photos
fan.
always make them look wonky, bro.
I know. So we'll see. I still have the lost and founds. I still have these. I still have my breads. I'm cool for now.
I like how you say it for now. It's
Yes,
still
I'm
2024.
cool for now.
It's November 2024.
cool
And he
for
said, I'm
now.
cool for now when these are speculated to drop summer of next year.
So look, with that being said, so for you guys staying tuned this long on the episode, we're going to give away a capsule preservation kit and the OxyClean Essential Cleaning Kit. So make sure you guys follow the rules, which are commenting your IG handle, and make sure you guys comment your favorite part of today's episode. So that way we can just interact in the comments and let y'all know who the winner is. So good luck.
Do you notice, I'm pretty sure you guys have noticed that this entire list has been made up of Jordans, right?
Yes.
We lied to you guys not. We have been searching and searching and searching for 2025 releases as a whole, right?
Yeah.
Jordan, Kobe, or like Nike basketball in general. That's every site's list. So the question I have for you guys, like, is there a source that you guys know that can provide like Asics and Adidas and any other brand to be able to look at what's coming up? Because we had to talk about this earlier, me, you, and Will, where it kind of feels like most brands, besides Jordan and Nike, they don't really reveal what's coming down the pipeline until closer to release. So we kind of like in the dark, and it's like, oh, these come out in 2 weeks or these come out in 3 weeks. Kind of like when they start their rollout.
That's when we know.
Is when we know.
Yep.
And occasionally they may have something maybe like a week before, but like Will said, that might be by design to just build the hype.
Yeah. So stop gatekeeping these sources and share it with us, please. We'd appreciate that.
Yeah, just tag at one of us, the Niche Talk podcast page, or me or Lewis. Just put it there. Or if you on Instagram as well or something, like put it in the comments, DM us or something. We would love to have a source, and we will shout you out on the next pod if the information is valid.
So that was 2025's Jordan release dates that we're looking forward to.
Yeah.
Now make sure y'all hop in the comments and talk to us. Mention the shoe that we didn't mention. Talk to us about what you guys are looking forward to, because we can start the witty banter and going back and forth of like, is it a cop? Is it a drop?
And we know, obviously, the list that we went through, there are so many more that they've already shown pictures of and saying that's coming up for release. We can't cover everything. And this is just our preference of stuff that we're actually looking forward to. We skipped a lot on the list from the site we were looking at because you're like, we don't want to talk about that.
Yep, exactly.
Now, tell us what you're looking forward to, or even if there's something where as though they kind of mentioned that is coming out and they haven't shown any pictures or leaked anything yet that you think is dope. And I would love to talk to you about it. Lewis would love to talk to you about it and just have an understanding of your taste as an individual. Make sure when you go shopping on Rejuvenator.com that you use Niche Talk 20 at checkout to save 20%. The catch, as always, is for the first 20 orders. So if you snooze, you lose. Somebody might use the code right before you, and you're kind of out of luck. So make sure you guys are moving fast. Save some money.
Save that money. And as always, I'm Lewis, a.k.a. I'm Ill Vibe. And to my left,
El Jefe.
El Jefe. We are the Niche Talk. Powered by Rejuvenator.
Powered by Rejuvenator.
And we'll catch y'all on the next episode.